We're going to talk to you today about some improvements that could actually lower your home's value. Okay, now, I want to put out a little thing here. I always try to do this. We're giving you our opinions today. This isn't legal or financial advice.
Right.
We're simply giving you our opinions, but we're also giving you the opinions of some other people that have collaborated on this information also.
Yeah, and again,
okay?
we show houses to a lot of people, so again, this is kind of what we
Yes.
hear a lot of times too.
And here's what I'm going to say about this. When I say actually lower the value of your home,
Right.
I'm not going to state that in an appraisal form.
Right.
Because some of this stuff I talk about, the appraiser, we're going to talk about some colors of paint.
Right.
They don't care.
They don't
He or
care,
she
yeah.
don't care about that.
Yeah.
However, to a buyer, it could really big time care. All right. So
Yeah, I was going to say it's more than
an appraisal.
a buyer value
Yes,
than
yes.
a paper value.
Absolutely, 100%. And we're going to make that. We're going to clarify that as we go through. But we're going to talk about some improvements that could actually hurt the value of your home. Because here's why. A lot of times people want to put their home on the market. We'll go into do a market analysis, which is telling people what an approximate market value of the home is, any things they could do to improve it. And we get a lot of these questions such as, should I paint? Should I do this improvement? Should I add a bedroom? Should I put the garage? We get those kind of questions.
Right.
And there are some of them that the answer to is yes if done correctly.
Right.
But there's some that the answer to is no if done wrong.
Right.
So that's what we're going to talk about today. Improvements. Because everybody wants their house to look show ready.
Right.
We harp on that all the time. Get your house show ready.
Yeah.
And sometimes people think anything can be show ready. We're going to tell you some things today that done could actually hurt the value of your home. So I'll start first going with number one, okay? Here's number one. Again, improvements. Getting our house ready to put on the market. We get a question all the time, should I paint that wall?
Right.
Should I paint that bedroom? We
Right.
get that question. So here's the answer to that question. Yes, you should. If you use a neutral colored paint.
Right.
So what
Key.
could hurt you here, what could hurt the value of your home is if you use a non-neutral colored
Such as
paint.
our big orange wall.
Let me
they can't
turn this
see.
around here. I can work on this, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I got to go here. Hold on. I got to figure this out. So I'm going around, turn the camera around.
There we go.
That is a non-neutral colored wall.
Yes.
All right?
That might hurt the sale of your house.
You guys can see that.
We love it though.
That is the non-neutral color wall.
I'd buy it.
If I was selling my house, it wouldn't be a good idea for me
No.
to paint my walls that color.
Right.
Here's why. Let's talk why, and then I'll give it to you. You tell us why, man. I'm talking too much.
Yeah, well, I mean, just like you said, it's when buyers walk in.
Right.
Okay, this is just me. Again, I go show a lot of houses.
Just experience.
When buyers walk in, they want to see the least amount.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say not all buyers.
Sure.
95% of them want to see the least amount of work that they're going to have to do to be able to move into this house.
I'm with you.
So a lot of times, again, my colors, colors I like
Right.
is different from what you like.
Absolutely.
So again, that's why we say go neutral. Okay,
100%.
you go with a tan, a white, a gray, a light gray, something neutral that anything that they got, their furniture will already go with or
Right.
whatever. They don't have to come in, and if they don't like your paint colors, it's not a big deal because to some people, painting a house, having to paint a room,
They ain't buying.
will turn them away
They
from
ain't
that
buying.
house because I got to go in there. I got to go in here and paint.
100%.
I got to go in here and paint first.
So the
thing.
$1,000,000 question is, does that lower the value of your home? 100%. Cause
To
they
that
ain't even
person it
buying
did.
They ain't even going to buy that house
Right.
because they see that. Plus, you have some people that come in, they can't paint it.
Yeah,
Just true story.
Right, yeah,
They can't, whether that's afford it, they can't physically do it.
right? Yeah.
Or whatever, but so they're looking at those homes that are.
Now I'm going to have
this
to
is
hire somebody to
neutral.
come paint.
I'm going to have to do this. So that value of your home to them, they may put an offer, but they're going to devalue your home because I've got to spend this money to paint it. So
Right.
one of the things, again, improvements that could actually hurt the value of your home, the first one we're talking about today is non-neutral paint colors. Make sure if you do an update,
Right.
go neutral.
Go neutral.
You can't go wrong
Cannot go wrong.
by going neutral on that. That's number one. What do you got for number two?
All right, number two is full carpeting. I'm talking about when the whole house is carpet.
Full carpet.
Everywhere.
Right.
I'm talking about carpet in the living room.
This
Carpet.
can hurt you.
This
That's
can
what we're
hurt
talking
you. Yes,
about.
this can hurt you.
This could hurt you.
Full carpet in the living room, kitchen, bathrooms, foyer, bedrooms. People like carpet, okay?
100%.
Now, again, going back to what we've seen and then studies show that the majority of people love hardwood, laminate, engineered hardwood,
Right.
some form of that. So the more modern and people that's looking, they like more of a hardwood. Now, again, I'm not saying you got to have hardwood through your whole house.
No. And we're talking about here laminate too.
Yes,
laminate falls into this.
Yeah, so I'm
same
talking about
category.
laminate.
Or real hardwood.
Or the engineered stuff. The engineered stuff is very popular.
Absolutely, 100%.
Now, just like in our office, we've got the
Right.
waterproof flooring. That's
Sure.
even more popular.
Yes.
You know, so again, but to give them some hardwood is going to give you some more buyer value, I'm going to say.
Absolutely. It's going to appeal more.
It's going to appeal more,
It's gonna
yes.
appeal more.
I remember
100%.
it's been a while back, but I showed a house that the people loved. The people loved the house. The downfall to the whole thing was the whole house was carpet.
Right.
Again, I mean, it was not like it was old,
Sure.
bad, stained. It was beautiful. The kicker to the whole thing to me was it was white.
Right.
Now,
Right.
to me, keeping white carpet clean
Be
forever
tough. Be tough.
is hard to do.
Yes.
But these people had white carpet everywhere.
Right.
I'm talking bathrooms,
Oh man.
kitchens,
Right. Everywhere.
dining rooms,
Right.
white carpet.
Uh-huh.
To my people, we walked around the outside of the house studying everything about it. 20 minutes we was outside. Loved everything about it.
Walked in.
When we parted them doors and walked in, we made it to the first bathroom and we turned around and left.
Right.
They was done.
Absolutely.
They was done. There was
Right.
nothing in there for them. There goes Mitchell sneaking
He's just
out
sneaking
now.
out of the room right now, going on and out of here. But what we're saying is, again, to make sure we're clarifying and you guys understand what we're not saying this is going to, like, the appraiser's going to come in and say, oh, you got an orange wall, I'm going to deduct X amount of dollars from your house. No. We're talking about from a buyer's point of view. From a buyer looking at your home and giving it the most value that they are going to want to give.
Right.
Not
right.
an appraiser.
No.
That can really hurt you. That
Yes.
can really hurt you because, again, they say, I'd like to have tile here. I'd like to have this there. It does come back to personal preferences.
Right, because I'm going to turn around and I'm going to be on the opposite side of the fence there.
Sure.
Because, again, this is stuff that I have to hear a lot, is that when we come into a house, okay, just like I was in that house,
Right.
and we're asking $179 for this house,
Right.
and they walk in and see all that carpet,
Right.
they say, I mean, I like this house, but, you know, I don't like the carpet,
Sure.
and I don't see the value because of all this carpet.
100%.
Now, I always turn back around and say,
Mm-hmm.
the carpet ain't really affecting the value of the house this much. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's not what the appraiser is going to look
That's
at when
right.
he comes
Not
in
a
and looks at his
bit.
house.
Not at all.
So, but again, I'm trying to tell them, yeah, you can come with an offer of $130,
Right.
but it ain't going to get you nowhere
No.
because you don't like the carpet.
Right. Absolutely.
And I mean, again, we're talking about the majority here is the numbers that we're talking about. The majority of people
Yes.
want some kind of hardwood in their house. There might be somebody that comes in that house and says, I have found my dream home.
Absolutely.
We've got carpet on the shower walls and everything like that commercial.
Absolutely.
And so that might be somebody's dream.
It
I don't
may
know.
be.
But to the
100%.
majority,
Right.
they want some kind of hardwood, some kind of laminate, some kind of engineered hardwood. They want to see stuff like
And
that,
keep it in
especially
mind.
kitchens, bathrooms, foyers. It's okay in bedrooms. Carpet's okay in the bedroom.
No
Still
doubt.
yet to this day.
No doubt.
It's good.
I want to make sure we get this point in. We're talking about if you are considering doing improvements.
Right. True.
If your house is already got carpet all the way through it,
Not telling you got to
it's
change
already got a orange wall.
it. Right.
We're
I
not,
hope it does.
We're not saying to change that.
No.
What we're saying is, if you do updates, the power just flipped off. If you do updates, that's probably just going to kill our.
That might have been somebody turning the lights off out here.
It
on
could
us.
have been, okay. But anyway, we're not telling you that that's going to hurt you in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
But we're looking at this to a buyer's value.
Yes.
What the buyer's going to give it. And we got to hurry. We've been 25 minutes.
Karen Early has a question.
Go. Karen Earl's got a
Karen Utter says, when painting with white, is it okay to use the same white on the ceiling as you do on the walls, or should there be a variance in colors?
I'll let you answer, and then I'll give my opinion.
I'm going to say if if you're updating and it's going to be all neutral, it's okay at that point. Mm-hmm. I'm saying I don't think it would be something that they would keep.
Right.
But I'm saying for a resale purpose, we'll say it's okay.
No problems at all doing it. That's
right.
how I'll answer it. No problems, Karen, doing it at all. But what I will go with that, if the cost, and cost being key here, mm-hmm. would be the same for you to get a little bit of a different color for mm-hmm. the wall, it's going to appeal to people more.
It's going to be
because
more
it won't make it all blend. Now,
right.
you can correct me on this. Again, you show more than I show. People do like to be able to see a little variant. They don't like it. I'm going to use this word bland. Where it all just always together. Mm-hmm. They do like a variance from the ceiling to the walls. Cost being the kicker there. You would if you were again going back to this question, and she may have asked this, but this is considering you are going to do an improvement.
Right.
This is what you want to do, right?
Yeah.
Again, if you're already there, leave it.
Yeah.
Leave it.
Because I'm going to say it's not going to. Because again, people's going to be able to see.
Appraiser value, it's not going to affect. And buyer value is what we're talking.
And in people's mind, a white wall is a blank wall.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that they're kind of okay with that. I can work with that.
Right.
But when they come in and see that orange, they think they will never get that orange off the wall. Like
100%.
No other paint will go over it.
100%. Yes, 100%. Hopefully we answered your question there. But most of the time, people do like a little difference.
Yes.
From the variance of those. Okay. We got two more. I'm going to do number 3 and you do number 5. All right, that way we make sure that we get these in here because we're running out of time.
Okay.
Here's again, improvements that could actually hurt the value of your home. I'm going to go with this one. And it's taking 2 bedrooms and combining them into one major bedroom. All right. We get this question a whole lot. Mm-hmm. I've got 2 small bedrooms, smaller bedrooms, and all I'd have to do
is knock
this one wall out, and I could have one big bedroom.
Right.
Now, one big bedroom is very appealing.
Right.
2 small bedrooms is more appealing than one big bedroom.
Right.
Because when people look at it again, going down in bedrooms is usually not a good idea for you to do that.
No.
Because we're usually talking about going 3 to 2.
Right.
From 3 down to 2.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going from 7 to 6, knock the wall out.
I'm going to even say if you're going from 4 to 3.
Yeah, well, in some cases, depending upon the area. But anything over 5,
because again, we've been a whole show on this 4 to 3 is key.
Oh yeah.
If you got 3 bedrooms,
you need that.
You are in the biggest, hottest.
What you'd say people are looking for.
Of what people are looking for.
100%.
Most people want 3 bedroom, 2 bath.
But again, don't take. If you're looking again for an improvement that's going to help your value, don't go from less than 3.
No.
Don't do that, okay?
No.
Don't, even though all you'd have to do is knock that wall out and you got you this big master suite, you don't want to do that.
Right.
That would actually is something that could hurt the value of your home. Now, depending upon how that's done, that could even get to the appraiser also.
Right.
I'm not an appraiser.
Right.
Not trying to be, but I'm just telling you that could affect how an appraiser
again, it
would
goes
actually
to
look
what
at it.
They're now comparing to.
Right.
We can't compare your house to a 3-bedroom
Got
house.
to compare it to 2. That's why I'm saying
2-bedroom house.
I think,
right,
off the top of my head, that's going to affect you at an appraisal also. So again, even though sometimes that's easy, and you could say, well, I can get a whole lot bigger bedroom if I do this. That's not always 100% the right thing to do. So again, what could affect the improvement value? What could affect your home's value? Knocking out that wall and taking a 3 to a 2-bedroom, that could definitely affect you. That's number 3. What do you got?
I'm going to go with the last
number 4.
one. I'm going to go with the last one.
Yes.
So.
Oh yeah, that's the best one.
Do-it-yourself projects, okay?
Yes.
I'm going to
go ahead and say he's talking to me here.
I'm talking directly to him.
Yeah,
okay?
He's talking to me here.
Yes. So do-it-yourself projects. Again, sometimes, okay, do-it-yourself projects can really hurt the value of your house because you might not be a professional at what you're doing, okay? So it might be good enough for you.
You wait till they turn this house into a home and see what a professional
I know. Well, he's getting better.
I'm doing good.
But I'm just saying sometimes. Okay, I got a great story on this one.
Okay,
go ahead. Story. That's why I wanted to go with this
one. Go ahead, man.
Okay.
I have a feeling you're going to tell something about me.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I'm going to a total random house that I showed about 4 years ago.
Gotcha.
It was on a golf course.
Okay.
Okay, everybody knows that golf course houses are usually nice houses, okay? They're usually big, nice houses that get their windows knocked out of by people like me and you.
Absolutely.
Okay? So again, but I'm
understand.
showing a house on a golf course, okay? Pictures, beautiful. Okay, I got people coming from Virginia to look at this house, okay? We come in, and we walk into the living room, nice. The people who live there is an older couple, so they decided to stay.
Right.
The man who was showing us the house, the owner of the house, could not wait till we got to the kitchen to let us see. He had done told us he had remodeled the whole kitchen.
Right.
And some of the bedrooms.
Right.
And put new hardwood floors down.
Right.
Okay, so we walk into this big, nice, beautiful looking house.
Right.
We go into the kitchen and he's got laminate flooring down.
Uh-huh.
And about every 4 inches, he's got a wood screw.
Okay.
And he has drilled every one of them pieces of wood into the floor.
The floor.
Obviously, the man had no clue what he was doing.
Right.
You don't
To
do
put that
that.
down.
You know
Right.
what I mean?
No.
I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know you don't do that.
Right?
Yes.
Yes.
My people didn't want to go through the house no more.
Right.
We just said, you know what? We think this might be too much for us, and we left.
Mm-hmm.
So, in that case, especially what I'm going to call a higher end house,
Sure.
you might be better off to spend a little bit of money and get those projects done right.
Absolutely.
Instead of you trying to come in and cobble something up.
I'm with you, man.
And then somebody else walking in and seeing that, you've just lost a lot of value.
Well, I'll tell you.
Because they're thinking, I'm going to have to spend a lot of money to get somebody to come in and fix all this mess.
Absolutely.
So you just lost a bunch of money.
100%. I agree 100% with you. I need to take that advice, though. And that's hard to do sometimes.
It
like
is.
being real honest. And I'm sure with the nation here talking to them, that's hard to do sometimes
Because we want to do it ourselves.
YouTube makes everything look
We
easy.
want to be able to do stuff ourselves. That's
Yes.
just true. We
Right.
all do. We're
Will you
human.
be proud of me? Because there's people at my house today
I know.
working on my house,
I
personal
know.
house today.
I know.
And I've had the water drained my way, but they're doing
Yes.
it a better way.
Right.
So again, I'm getting a little bit better. But now, in all reality, going back to it, sometimes you can really hurt your home.
You can hurt it, man.
By,
you can
again,
hurt it.
you doing that work. Now, I'm not necessarily, we all have different things we can do.
Right.
So I'm not even going to try to tell you what to do versus what. Some people can't paint. Some people can. Some people lay floors. Some people can't. Some people put a light in. So you need to just use the common sense there. If you can't do it and do it right, let somebody else do it.
Yeah,
'Cause
I mean,
it will
again,
hurt you, like you
sometimes
said.
little things like you just said about a light. Sometimes people say, I'm going to put a light down here in the garage.
Right.
And they run their own wires over here and they hook it all
Right.
up. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't.
Yep.
When that buyer comes in to look at your house, we go down there and flip switches, and sometimes it comes on and
Sparks
sometimes it
start flying
don't.
out.
They think the whole house.
A little fire comes out, you just say, it's a little heater up there still, and I put that in, actually didn't cost you a thing.
Right.
Get that right?
Yes.
So that is today's real estate information. Again, hopefully we've gave you some information.
Sorry we've rambled
Should
today.
you be...
This is one of the things that we talk about forever.
We could talk all day. We got 2 or 3 more. We ain't going to talk about them.
Yeah.
We're going to take a commercial break. We're going to come back and we're going to give you what's going on around the area, give you a little bit of tidbits of some things maybe happening around here, and then that'll be the conclusion. So you guys hang with us for the conclusion of the 114th episode, Lakeway Area Real Estate Talk Live, presented by
Elite Realty
We'll be
Group.
right